How do deep-sea creatures survive the Hadal zone? Imagine a world where the pressure is over 1,100 times what we feel at sea level, where temperatures are just above freezing, and sunlight never reaches. This is the Hadal zone, the deepest part of the ocean, found in trenches that stretch from about 6,000 to 11,000 meters below the surface. It might sound impossible for life to exist there, but many creatures have found ways to survive in this extreme environment. How do they do it? Let's find out. Deep-sea creatures in the Hadal zone have bodies that are built to withstand crushing pressure. They often have flexible, gelatinous bodies without rigid bones or shells. This allows them to bend and compress without breaking. Their cell membranes and enzymes are specially adapted to work under high pressure, keeping their biological processes running smoothly. Without these adaptations, most organisms would be flattened or their cells damaged. Temperatures in this zone hover just above freezing, around 1 to 4 degrees Celsius. To survive, these animals have slow metabolisms that conserve energy. This helps them survive long periods without food, which is scarce in such a dark and cold place. They often grow very slowly and reproduce less frequently, which is a smart way to make sure they can survive in a habitat where food is hard to come by. Since sunlight does not reach these depths, these creatures relying on other ways to see and find food. Many have bioluminescence, the ability to produce their own light. Some species have highly sensitive eyes that can detect faint bioluminescent signals, helping them spot prey or communicate. Others are blind and depend on their sense of smell or touch to navigate and find food in the darkness. Food sources are limited, so Hadal creatures have unique feeding strategies. They depend on organic matter falling from upper ocean layers, called marine snow, or on carcasses that sink down from above. Some bacteria living in the trenches can metabolize chemicals like hydrogen, methane, or hydrogen sulfide from geological activity. These bacteria form the base of special food webs, and some animals have symbiotic relationships with them, gaining nutrients directly from these bacteria. Many animals in the Hadal zone grow slowly and reproduce less often, which helps them survive in a stable but resource-poor environment. Their bodies often have reduced skeletal parts, extra fat for buoyancy, and enzymes that stay stable under high pressure and cold temperatures. These features help them stay alive and carry out their daily activities. Despite the harsh conditions, the Hadal zone is home to a surprising variety of life. You can find amphipods, certain fish species, sea cucumbers, and even some bivalves living along the steep trench walls. These creatures often occupy specific niches, adapting to different depths and pressures within the trenches. This diversity shows how life can adapt to even the most extreme environments on Earth. In short, deep-sea creatures survive the Hadal zone by developing special bodies, biochemical tools, and behaviors that help them endure the extreme pressure, cold, darkness, and scarcity of food. These adaptations allow a small but resilient community of marine life to thrive in one of the most extreme parts of our planet's oceans.